Hey everybody, it's Josh Duke of cleveland.com here. Hope you guys are having a good day today, Saturday. I am right here on the corner of West 25th Street and Lorraine Avenue, where there are hundreds and hundreds of protesters here as part of the nationwide hands-off movement, where people are really upset and protesting the Trump administration and Elon Musk specifically. They say hands-off because according to them, they feel that Elon Musk, Donald Trump have sort of put their hands too far and too deep into everything regarding the federal government. So they're specifically protesting things like tax and cuts to Social Security, Medicaid, stuff like that. So I'm going to walk you guys through the scene here. There's hundreds, like I said, you can see all kinds of crazy, well, not crazy, but all kinds of posters, all kinds of flags. As you can see right behind me, a Canadian flag here in Cleveland, Ohio. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if we can talk to some people about sort of what brings them out here and see if we can get a little bit more of their perspective. Let me turn this around. I'm here with a couple of colleagues too. I try to be mindful and be safe, so I'm sorry if I don't respond to everybody directly, but thanks so much for watching. Let me first start to see if I can get you a good view of the area in general. So yeah, there is a super heavy police presence around the area, I should mention. People have been here since around, let's see if I can step out here, since taxi. People have been out here since around 1:30 p.m. The protest is scheduled to go till about 4 o'clock p.m. today. So yeah, people have been here for a while. I can see this maybe spilling out past 4 o'clock. There's plenty of people. So let me go ahead and see if I can find somebody to talk to here. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let's see. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm live at cleveland.com right now. Can I talk to you for a second about your sign? Or I'm going to pull you over here. Is that okay? All right. Okay, so your sign, it says, "Love Trump's hate." Can you explain what that means? Why did you write that? And why are you here today?
Because right now our nation is in a reaction of hate and fear, and it's enough, because it's uneducated, it's ignorance, and it's fear of things that who needs to be afraid of a trans person? Who needs to be afraid of the poor or people of color? Mm-hmm. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Are you saying Trump is afraid of trans people and people of color?
And he yes, very much so. Well, actually, I don't even know if he really cares. He's playing on people's fear of that.
Okay.
He's making political bucks off of it. That's
okay.
What he's doing.
I forgot to ask. I'm sorry. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Cynthia. I'm from Slavic Village.
Gotcha. Slavic Village. Oh, let's see. Hands off our bodies, stand with Ukraine. So you're also here to sort of support Ukraine and women's rights. So.
Absolutely. And I have a trans granddaughter, and I can't be quiet anymore. Silence is complicity.
So what is the biggest issue for you?
It's all big. We are going to go drift into fascism. And that's the biggest issue, because all of it runs under fascism.
A lot of people on the other side of this feel that Donald Trump was rightfully elected and he has a mandate, right? What do you say to those people who feel like he has a mandate, so he's able to do whatever it is that he's trying to do?
They gave him that. Sure, he has a mandate. They gave it to him. They elected him. They gave him that mandate. He was unfortunately lawfully elected, but that doesn't mean we have to sit back and like it, because that was almost a 50-50 split in the voting.
Right.
So there's a lot of us that never would ever agree to this. I'm sad to say there's just too many Americans that have drank the Kool-Aid.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good luck. Stay warm.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So as you see, one of many people here protesting a whole number of things revolving the Trump administration. I'm going to try to get across the street to give you guys a different view and find somebody else. I'm going to try to do it safely. Let's go this way. So far, I got to say, there hasn't been a whole lot of, there's been almost no counter protesting. I say almost, but only because I have not seen any counter protesting, any sort of conflicts or arguments or fights or anything like that. Okay, let's find somebody else to talk to. Let's see. Hello, hi. I'm live with cleveland.com right now. Could I talk to you a little bit about your sign and why you're here? Is that okay?
Sure. I'm sorry. You are?
I'm live with cleveland.com right now. Can you just tell me your name and where you're from?
My name is Karen, and I'm from Lyndhurst.
Okay. So your sign. Stop.
Very minimal.
Say that again?
It's very minimalist.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, tell me about it.
But practical, because I can hold it against the wind.
Sure.
Well, I live near the Tesla. I've been doing the Tesla also. I have a Tesla one.
There's been Tesla protests in the Lyndhurst area.
Yeah. By me, and I've gone to those. This one is about them trying to destroy Social Security by firing people.
You're referring to the Trump administration, Elon Musk, or
we're talking to yeah. You can see Elon, Trump. Yes, they are trying to. It can't be broken except from within, and that's what they're trying to do is break Social Security so they can privatize it.
How are they doing that specifically?
Well, they've been firing a lot of employees, and they've been claiming fraud, which is not true, and calling it a Ponzi scheme, which is not true. And they've been trying to close offices and make it impossible for people to connect with Social Security by phone or by appointment.
Okay.
I've done both for myself and when my parents were alive, and I've always found Social Security, Veterans Administration, or Medicare people on the phone or in person to be incredibly knowledgeable and helpful. So everything they've been saying about the employees, or about the offices, or about fraud, they're lies. They're lies to discredit it, and that they're trying to undermine it from within. Because if that's been a goal for some of the rich people for a long time to privatize it.
Okay.
There's a lot of money sitting there.
Okay. Social Security, super important for you. And I do want to ask, because you mentioned that you also went to the Lyndhurst protest.
I'm going to those as well.
Right. How does this, what you're experiencing, what you're seeing around us now out here outside of West Side, how does that compare to what you've been experiencing over at the dealership protest?
Well, the Tesla ones have been growing. Last week we had probably between 500 and 600 people there. This is very heartening to see so many people here today. I'm very excited, very energized. I think this is what people all over the country have to do. Some of our institutions, the law firms and like the universities are cowardly and not showing leadership, so the leadership's coming from the people.
Okay, and so you're hoping this protest today does what?
I'm hoping that it galvanizes more people to be up on the streets peacefully in the future and tell the politicians and the media and the country catches up to us, because our country is being destroyed from within. It can't be destroyed from without, it can only be destroyed from within.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Good luck. Stay warm.
Thank you. And, I do subscribe to cleveland.com.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to the town hall.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. We'll see you there. All right. So let's see who else we can talk to. I'm going to cross again here. Excuse me. But yeah, so they've been going since about 1:30 p.m. Again, we're on the corner of West 25th Street and Lorraine Avenue, right outside of West Side Market. Hundreds here, and if you can look down the street right here on West 25th Street, it kind of goes pretty far. I didn't even recognize this until I just came over here. You can see it goes pretty far down there too.
Free Palestine!
When I was trying to get here around 1:30, I couldn't find parking for blocks and blocks. So as you can imagine, just seeing people here. Let's see who else we can talk to. Try not to.
Elvis flew. We all did it.
Hi, excuse me. I'm live right now with cleveland.com. Can I ask you about what you're doing here and what you're standing for?
I just stand for.
Oh, sorry. Can you just? What's your name? Where you're from?
Oh, I'm Bill from Lakewood,
Okay.
and I'm here because what's going on is inexcusable.
What's going on?
Well, what's not going bad in the government? I think we have incompetent people in every position, and they're destroying the institutions of America and disrespecting the Constitution. And it's a government for the few and not the many. That's what it's becoming, and that's not what it should be. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. What's your top specific issue with the Trump administration and anything they've done specifically since taking office?
Well, I think women's rights is a big one for me. I think that's being taken away. And I'm an environmentalist, so I think there's better ways to move our energy dependency away from things that aren't going to destroy the environment and our national parks. That's what's important to me.
Okay. Are you saying they've done anything on those fronts since they've taken office, or you're saying in general what they stand for?
It seems to be going that way, and
Okay.
yeah, it seems like they're doing a lot.
Okay. Sorry. And what do you hope this protest accomplished? And also, actually, I'm going to save that question. When you're looking around and you're seeing all these people here in the Cleveland, Ohio area, what is your reaction to seeing this I guess, support for?
I mean, it makes me feel good about this side of the movement because I didn't feel like this was happening to the extent yet that it should have been. So at least people are getting out there, making their opinions heard, protesting peacefully, which I think is important. And it's the first time I've felt like people are really speaking out to this level. So that's what America's about. The Trump administration doesn't want us to protest. They would love to make that illegal. So it just shows that we're exercising our constitutional right to be out here making our opinion heard. And, that's what it's all about.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you so much, okay?
Thanks.
All right. I'm going to keep walking. Keep walking. Actually, I'm going to cross here for a while.
Show me what democracy looks like!
Okay. So we're just going to keep walking here. I might find one more. Oh, sorry. You're good. I'm going to get off the road here. Yeah, as you're kind of hearing as I'm talking to some people, there just seems to be a lot of unrest out here. A lot of strong feelings about what the Trump administration is doing, Elon Musk, whether or not they should be going after Social Security, as one lady we spoke to talked about. We have general feelings about trans rights. Women's rights. And as you can kind of see as I'm walking through, tons of signs also echoing those statements. Sorry, speaking of. Sorry.
No, not a question. How is this ever?
One second.
We still doing our fight back campaign. We had our public field doing our shit. We're not doing everything at the same time. Next week, social media shit.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, I'm live with cleveland.com right now. I'm guessing you're here to protest Trump.
Here goes the fire.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you hold that for a second. And I just was curious, like, if you want to talk about sort of your perspective why you're out here.
I'm out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today I'm out here because I'm a black woman.
Okay.
And I stand up for women and black people. And today I'm out here just to make my face known because I'm with SEIU and I work for Cuyahoga County Board of Development Disabilities. And we're currently in negotiations. And we just want a fair wage and we want to be able to buy some eggs and manage our caseloads. So I'm out here supporting that. We out here supporting unions, and we out here making sure our people are safe with disabilities. But that's our goal. That's our job.
Okay. Can you make it clear how that ties into the Trump administration, or does it?
Because it kind of does, because also the people that we serve are lower income. They receive Medicaid services. They receive a lot of SNAP benefits. So it also ties in that way, too, where we don't know if it would affect our people or the services we provide for them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No.
All right. Well, thank you. Oh, sorry. What was your name and where are you from?
I'm from Cuyahoga County.
And what's your name?
Milquita.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Here's a flyer.
I'm going to go ahead. My hands are slightly frozen. I'm going to take this and put it in my pocket. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be sharing more clips and more coverage for this from cleveland.com's pages. So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and hit end. Thank you guys so much for watching.